podcast.
Yep, we are joined this morning by Sammy Jaye of iHeart Radio's Let's Be Real podcast. Good morning, Sammy Jaye.
Good morning.
Hello, it is so good to be here. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
all right.
It is great to have you here. So, first of all, congratulations on the podcast. It is doing great. I'm just going through your episodes right now, looking at the people you've had on. Neil deGrasse Tyson recently on, Meghan Trainor, going back for Jessica Alba. Geez, it's a shame you can't get any big names to be on your podcast.
Trust me, I'm just as surprised as you.
Yeah. So the podcast is, I think for folks who don't maybe not realize that interviewing people is a bit of an art. I'm curious how you learn to do it so well. And are you someone who likes to do a lot of prep for an interview, or do you just like to have a conversation with the person?
Yeah, so for me, I kind of started and fell into it by accident. I grew up with learning differences my entire life, and so my learning disability has been processing issues. So interviewing and talking to people was a big challenge for me growing up. And when I started doing interviews, it was kind of like, okay, how can we push ourselves and grow and see how we can evolve? And I actually just fell in love with talking to people, and I never really felt like I could have a conversation and felt more fulfilled than before. And then I started falling into this, and I felt like more myself than ever.
You're going into your 4th season. Who has been your favorite podcast guest thus far? Any favorites that stand out?
It's really hard for me because they all have weird sentimental impact for me, but I would say because it was my pilot episode, her music really helped a lot with my mental health in high school. Julia Michaels, that episode meant so much to me because I loved her music for so long, and her song Anxiety literally helped me create the podcast. So that was very full circle.
You cover you talk to these celebrities about so many different issues. You know, it could be like mental health, as you mentioned, political stuff. What is it that us olds, as I like to call us, what are we missing that is important to Gen Z, people of your age?
I think it's that we have a voice and we have something to say, and we have something to contribute. And I'm trying to show that through these episodes, whether it's with me or having other people that are of my generation on my podcast. It's been really cool to see how much we can do if we come together and if we actually speak up.
The podcast is called Let's Be Real with Sammy Jaye. It's available pretty much anywhere you can get podcasts. Can you give us a little, is there a guest coming up that you can give us just a little hint? Somebody coming up?
Yes, okay, so the finale episode is with Dule Hill, which is so exciting for me because I'm in college and I'm taking tap class because of him. And I'm the biggest fan of Psych and West Wing. So that finale really meant a lot to me.
That'll be cool. Sammy, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
By the way, she started writing in her school paper in 7th grade. Oh. How cool is that?
Very cool.
That's how it all started.
I love it. I love it.
It was all a dream. All right. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. Best of luck with the podcast.
You think she could have finished that lyric?
Thank you.
It was all a dream.
No.
I used to read Word of